So today I'm going to be teaching how to set up an environment in Python where you can install um, your Jupyter Lab or do your normal setup um, for the purpose of of running your Python program or specific Python programs using specific libraries. So now the first thing we are doing is, first of all, you want to create a new folder. You are creating a new folder like this. Let's call it um let's say test env, right? So you press enter. The next thing you ought to do is to come here. Now when you're inside the folder, let me just go back again. You click on the folder. When you're inside the folder, you see test env, right? That's what you are seeing. You see now the folder is empty. What you want to do here is just like, you see this place here where I'm putting my mouse pointer. You see this place now. You can just double tap it. You understand? You can just tap it, clean everything, or you can just do it once you tap it. This will come outside, clean everything. Type cmd there. When you type your cmd, you see that your command prompt will open in that folder location. All right, in that folder part. Now there's a package you usually use, which is virtual env, and to do that, you can, if you don't have your computer installed already, you can do pip install virtual env, and once you press enter, you will see you already have it. So you see it's already installed so I don't need to install it again. So you see it's already installed already. So I just type cls to clear my terminal. Then we can, let us make everything okay. Now we are seeing our empty folder here, right? So the next thing we want to do is to say we want to create an environment name. We want to create an environment. We can do that with virtual env, and what we'll call it, let's put my env, or let's say prime env, right? So once you press enter, you will see that it starts loading, and you see that the folder prime env has been created, but just hold on to so finish, because you can see that this guy is still blinking here, the cursor here is still blinking. So just a little while, it will be done. So now it's done. Our prime env has been created. Now the next thing we want to do is to activate this environment. And how do we activate it? We activate it by saying it's very simple. We're going to say prime, right, env slash, we are going to use this backward slash here. The slash must correspond with this other slashes, right? This slash must correspond with this one. If not, you will get an error. Just take note of that. This slash must correspond with this slash, all right? So prime env, then you type scripts pts slash activate, right? You see that now we now have this new stuff here. We now have the environment name here before the part of the folder, which shows that the environment has been activated. Right now we want to call Jupyter Lab, but if we call, so let us clear the screen. Now I want to call, if we say Jupyter Lab, you say Jupyter Lab is not recognized as an internal or external command. You understand? Now it means that we ought to install it, right? And we can do pip install Jupyter Lab. You are not spacing the lab, you are adding them together, Jupyter Lab, right? And you press enter. Once you press enter, you will see that it starts installing. So we are going to wait for it to install. So I'm going to resume when it is done installing, right? So you can see it's installing. So when it's done, I will resume. So you can see here that it's installing. It will soon be done installing. Then we execute Jupyter Lab command to open Jupyter Lab. Alright, now it is done installing. You saw the packages installed. So now it's time to test run it. And to test run it, now it's done installing, we just need to clear our screen. Then type Jupyter Lab and enter. Once you do that, Jupyter Lab loads up and open your browser, your default browser. Then from there you can now run your code. As you can see, it's loading up. The next thing is opening our default browser. So that is what it is doing. So here it is. This is Jupyter Lab installed, and you can see our current folder. You see it contains prime env. So we can just come here and choose to create a new Python file. So let's rename it. So we can rename it. Let's call it test.ipynb. Then we are going to come here just to do a simple test. A is equals to 5 or 4. Then b is equals to 5. Then we're going to say print a plus b. You can see it ran well. So that is where we are going to be ending this tutorial. Hope you learned something from it.